This will be our 30th year of going to the Dominican Republic.
30 years. In the last 2 years, you've made this your church home, and we've been thrilled having you as part of our congregation and hearing what's happening in your ministry. You've also been part of our Spanish club and helping some of our folks who want to be connected to Spanish-speaking countries. You've been helping them learn some Spanish. Habla español. Sí. What keeps you going back? 30 years. Why do you keep going back?
Well, because for one, God's call on my life hasn't changed. I love the ministry that I have there, mentoring pastors and teaching. I love the opportunity that I get there because I can preach as many as 5 or 6 times a week.
Wow. Is this
the-
preaching in Spanish or English?
This is Spanish.
Can you give us a little something? Give us a little taste of your preaching in Spanish.
Of my preaching, I'll greet you in Spanish. Dios le bendiga.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
You're all welcomed and blessed.
Burrito.
Barbara and I just keep thinking of what's written in Luke 9:49. Master, John said, we saw a man driving out demons in your name, and we tried to stop him because he is not one of us. Do not stop him, Jesus said, for whoever is not against you is for you. Don't let people stop your ministry. If you're called by the Lord, you do it.
Amen. So our theme is temptation today. If you're following along on the sermon sheets, the text is Matthew 4, and the theme is temptation. We start the reading in Matthew chapter 4, verse 1. It says, Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. To me, this emphasizes that Jesus came to defeat sin, first personally in his own life, and then for you and I. Temptation finds us in our weak moments. 40 days. And again, for some of us, it would only take about 40 minutes. I'm hungry. I need something to eat. There are moments in our life where we're particularly susceptible to temptation. Number 2 that I want to leave with you today is this. Temptation often includes a twisting of truth. Jesus said to him, Away from me, Satan, for it is written, Worship the Lord your God and serve him only. Worship the Lord your God and serve him only. Satan here comes to Jesus and he presents the third. And now I'm going to say about this one, temptation often includes a shortcut. See, Philippians chapter 2 tells us that the end of all things is this. Every knee shall bow and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. If you're a Christian believer, that's your great hope, that Jesus is not just the Lord of your life or your family or this church. He is the Lord of all that has ever been, all that will ever be. And every knee shall bow to him. And in this temptation, Satan comes and says, Oh, I'll give you all of that right now. You won't have to go through the suffering. You won't have to go through the cross. You won't have to go into the grave. And so often what temptation represents in our lives is a shortcut to what we want without going through the struggle to get there. And Jesus just says, no, not going to do it. There's a right way. I'm going to honor God. I'm going to worship him only. My choice is to follow what he wants for my life and to leave the results with him. For Jesus to be at that place where every knee would bow and every tongue confess, it took the cross. It took the suffering. It took the tomb. It took the rising again. That was in God's plan for him and for us. That in that process, our salvation would be purchased at Calvary's cross.